Day 3 of the NCAA convention here in Washington, D.C. We're down at the Gaylord Resort, and if you've never been to the convention, this is where a lot of real conversations happen in the hallways, just not in the meeting rooms. And one of the biggest conversations over the last 24 hours has been about Division II and the proposal to allow 5 years of eligibility. I promised I'd give you an update, so let me give you one right now because this one took an important turn. Here was the original idea. Division II was considering allowing student athletes to compete in up to 5 seasons, as long as those seasons occur within their 10 semesters or 15 quarters of full-time enrollment. On paper, that sounds real simple. More flexibility, less reliance on waivers and exceptions. But yesterday, the Division II Executive Board voted to send that proposal back for further review instead of pushing it forward right now. And that decision tells us a lot. And here's why this happened. First, the Division II Student Athlete Advisory Committee came out clearly opposed to the proposal, and that matters. Division II, along with all the other divisions, has always taken student athletes' voices seriously. And when SAC raises concerns, leadership tends to slow things down. Second, there were real questions about unintended consequences, roster management, recruiting impact, and equity between athletes. Would 5 years actually help most athletes? Rather than rush this through, the executive board essentially said, let's take a breath, let's slow down, and let's study this more carefully. Let's make sure we get this correct. So where does this leave us? If Division II membership approves a referral later today, this proposal won't come back as legislation until at least the 2028 NCAA convention. That means nothing will change as of right now. But here's the important part for families. This proposal didn't come out of nowhere. It came from a system that is already under pressure. Courts are granting extra eligibility, rosters are getting older, coaches are managing uncertainty. Division II isn't immune to what's happening across college athletics. They're just trying to figure out whether formalizing change is better than letting chaos drive it. And for high school families, this is the real takeaway. Even discussions like this affect recruiting behavior. When eligibility rules are uncertain, coaches recruit with more caution. When rosters might turn over more slowly, openings feel tighter. When proposals are being debated, coaches wait before making long-term commitments. This doesn't mean opportunity disappears. It means clarity matters more than ever. And this is exactly why families need to understand the landscape instead of reacting to headlines. With all this going on, why don't you grab my free New College Recruiting Jumpstart Pack? It includes 4 must-have guides, it's 37 pages, and it's designed to help families avoid costly recruiting mistakes, communicate with confidence, and build real recruiting momentum. Most importantly, it helps families understand when recruiting actually starts and how to move forward with clarity instead of guesswork. You can find it in my bio or visit keithmondillo.com. More updates coming from the NCAA convention as everything wraps up today. See you soon.